Royalty Nation? It's me, Royalty, and I am back with another video, guys. As you guys can see from the title, drama, 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 the low vibrations you guys love to indulge in. This is a video that I tried to refrain myself from doing because I just feel like it's so draining, and we're to the point where like this family drama, this family issue that we have going on is repetitive and it's getting old, and like I said, it's just draining. And right now I see that a lot of talking is going on, a lot of assumptions are being made, a lot of fingers are being pointed, a lot of blaming is going on, and a lot is just going on right now. And I just feel like everybody has spoken, and I just feel like I need to speak now because why not? Hey, why not? So yeah, let's just start off by saying this. What y'all not gonna continue to do is continue to blame me, let alone my kids, on something that we have no control over. Y'all not gonna continue to blame me or my kids for the relationship that CJ has with his daughter. Y'all not gonna continue to blame me and my kids for a situation that happened way before me and my kids came into the picture. Now, y'all not gonna continue to blame us for certain things that we don't have control over. CJ is grown. CJ has a mind of his own. CJ does a lot of things that I don't condone. He does a lot of things that I don't agree with. And CJ's gonna do whatever he wants to do when he wants to do it, or he's gonna say what he gonna say, how he wanna do it, and how he wanna say it. So like I said, there's certain situations and certain things that me and my kids have no control over. So what y'all not gonna do is continue blaming us for something we don't have control over. Let alone we barely had control over us becoming famous, how we became famous. We had no control over that. Let alone my kids can't even really control who I bring into their life, as if who I'm in a relationship with. My kids have no control over that. So that's one thing that a lot of you people need to do, is stop bashing my kids. They have nothing to do what was before them, and I'm pretty sure what's going to be happening after them. They have no control over that. Sometimes it's just certain things that don't need to be said. And of course, my kids know, we know, y'all know, we all know that he is not their real father. We know that. He moved how he want to move. His relationship with his daughter is how he wants his relationship to be with his daughter. I have no control over that, and I don't want to control that because I have my own kids that I'm dealing with. I have my own kids that I'm raising. So I don't see why I'm always the reason why CJ don't want to do nothing for his kid, or CJ don't want to do this, or CJ don't want to do that. I don't, or my kids don't have nothing to do with that. Let's just get that out of there. And of course, he's going to have a different type of relationship with my kids than he does with Kamari, because Kamari does not live here. Kamari's not here 24/7. Kamari's not here all the time like how my kids are here. And CJ's with my kids from sun up till sundown. So of course it's going to be a little bit of different type of bonding, a different type of relationship, because he's with them every single day. And like I said, there are some things that we can't control that we should not be blamed for. And I just feel like when it comes to these situations that we come to making these videos, I feel like we're at an old enough age that we should be able to get on the phone and talk to each other, or, you know, whatever the case may be. But it's not like that, because you always make it seem like I have a problem with you or I have a problem with Kamari, and it's never like that. I've always had open arms and welcome arms to Kamari every time she's come here. Let's not make it seem like I don't like your kid or I don't want her around. But yeah, like I'm just tired of that. Like, leave my kids out of it. They ain't got nothing to do with it. I can see if they did something where they was doing something else where, yeah, it involves them. But when it's certain stuff that they can't control, where they don't have no power over, just leave it alone. Y'all ain't got to make no assumptions. Y'all ain't got to be pointing the finger. Y'all ain't got to be doing the blame game. Y'all ain't got to do any of that. Our life is hard enough as it is being who we are right now, because our business is all over the internet. I'm not saying that it's y'all fault, but it's just a whole bunch of chaos and dysfunctional dysfunctionalism going on, if that's even a word. A lot of dysfunctional things going on. So, I mean, our life is as hard as it is. But, yeah, so just when it comes to my kids, when they ain't got nothing to do with it, leave them at it. But if they got something to do with it, I see. But most of the time, my kids just mind their business. They do what they do. So, that's first thing. Second, you or your son was never and will never be a subject of any sort inside of our house. Let's get that out there. The only time y'all names was brought up in this house is when Kamari brought your guys' name up. When she was expressing herself in situations that was going on at the house where she felt unwanted, where she felt left out, or she felt like you were showing her sibling more love, or you were showing him more favoritism than her, or you were doing things for him that you've never done for her. These are things that Kamari came over here and just basically expresses herself and tells us. Not only that, she comes over here and she blankly tells your personal business when nobody clearly asked. She says stuff that I'm pretty sure you don't even want me to repeat. And I'm not going to repeat it because I'm not here to make you look like you're the bad person or make it seem like I have a problem with you, because that's not what it is. I've been around Kamari for so many years, and I just feel like every time something happens, it's a little nitpick here and there and there and here and there, and it's just, like I said, it's just so much that goes on. Kamari knows what she's doing. She plays both sides of the fence. She comes over here and acts one way, but when she's over there, she acts a totally different way. How I saw Kamari in the little Q&A video, I've never seen Kamari act like that. I can honestly say it. As long as she's been around, I've never seen her act like that. So I know when she comes around, she plays both sides of the fence, and she knows how to get things started. She knows that, and she already knows off the energy from her mom that she don't like me. So of course, if anything Kamari says about me, her mom's gonna take it and she's gonna run with it, because automatically you don't like me anyways. You can sit up there and say that you don't like me, but you don't like me, and you're not gonna use something that I had no control over against me. And what I mean by that is that when CJ left Gary, Indiana, everybody thinks that he left Gary, Indiana to be with me and my kids. I didn't know CJ when he first moved out to Las Vegas. He was with a whole nother girl that had no kids. They was doing their own thing. So I don't know why people want to blame me for a lot of things that I have no control over. The only thing that I have done in this whole relationship is kept it real with CJ. He had the choice to leave. He knew that I had 3 kids, but he didn't leave. So it's just, I just feel like I said, like, she just comes and she plays both sides of the fence. She knows how to stir up the drama. She knows how to do all that. I mean, you guys caught firsthand about the drama and stuff like that when it comes to Kamari. The lasagna incident. She asked for some lasagna. I told her no because it wasn't for her. What did she do anyway? She went and she ate it anyways. And when she got disciplined by her dad, she went and called her mom, and so her mom sent her home. So it's just like, the stuff that we go through is so repetitive and it's so draining that I just feel like we're grown enough now where we should be able to have adult conversations on the phone. We shouldn't have to run to the internet and make videos about each other. That's what I truly feel. I don't know what's the holdup. I don't know what's going on, but let's have a conversation. You want to really know how I really feel? I don't know if I really want to put everything in the video. I'd rather tell you to your face to let you know how I really feel about you. So it's just like, Kamari knows how to play both sides of the fence. She knows how to get everything stirred up. So it's just like, really that. A lot of people say, well, you don't like Kamari, or you act like you stand off when she's around, or you act like this certain type of way when Kamari comes around. That's because I've learned from being around Kamari for so many years. I've learned to observe and to watch the things and how she acts and how she does things and how she moves. That's why I move the way that I move. It's like, I had a conversation with her mom FaceTime a while ago about Kamari come into the house and about her behavior. And I basically told her how it was and what it is. Y'all know how I run my household. Y'all know my kids, how I run my kids. Y'all know they do chores. Y'all know that they do what they supposed to do. Like, when I tell them to do something, they gonna do it. When it comes to Kamari, Kamari's a little bit different. Kamari does not like to take authority. It's like she doesn't like to take instruction. It's like she doesn't like to, it's like she wants to be involved with the other kids, but when it's time to do the things that the other kids do, it's like she has that mind and that mentality, or that demeanor is as, I don't have to do that, or I don't have to listen to you because you're not my mom, or I don't have to clean that up because I don't do that at home. Like, if I don't do it at home, why do I have to do it here? That's the type of demeanor that sometimes she brings to the house. And like I said, I've had a conversation with Nike via FaceTime before me and CJ broke up, before all the drama, talking about Kamari's behavior. Just like you said in your own video, it's hard for you to get her to get up to do things around the house, brush her teeth, wash her face, little simple things. That just goes to show you, when she come around here, she just feels like she's so entitled. Around here, we all work together as a family. We come together, we do things together. When my kids do their chores, they do their chores. When my kids time to do their laundry and fold their laundry, they fold their laundry. But it's like it's been several times when I've tried to instruct and try to, include her in things, but it's just like, you get the little attitude. You ain't my mama. I ain't got to listen to you. It's like you give her some type of pet peeve talk before she gets here. It's like, you ain't got to listen to her because she ain't your mama. Listen to your daddy only. And let alone, y'all know, he ain't really going to say much to her. Let alone, he not going to tell her to go get in the bath. He not going to set the hair appointments. He's not going to be telling her to come eat. He's not going to tell her he's not going to be cooking dinner. I'm the one that's doing all that stuff. So a lot of people say, oh, royalty shouldn't have a lot to say when it comes to a lot of things, but that goes on. I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of things that I don't have to get into. But when CJ comes to me about a situation, he's asking me, how should he go about the situation? Of course, I'm going to put my opinion in, because that's what you do in a relationship. When your spouse or your companion has come to you with a problem or something that they can't solve on their own, they're going to go to their partner to see what's the best thing that they should do. And trust me, there's plenty of times where CJ then came to me about your personal problems, and I'm just like, CJ, that ain't got nothing to do with you. It's not your responsibility to get her car out of repossession. It's not your job to go buy her a brand new car. It's not your job to do a lot of things. And I just think that Nike fails to realize at the end of the day that you're not in a relationship with CJ. You shouldn't feel so comfortable to where you're calling his phone to ask him to get your car out of repossession. And I just think that there are certain situations, certain conversations, and then certain adult things that go on that sometimes kids need to stay in their place. It's just hard having this blended family going on when you're not on the same page, because like I said, we go through this almost every year. It's a repetitive cycle that keeps going on and on and on and on and on. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it just as much as y'all probably tired of it. But like I said, there's some things that me and my kids don't have no control over. So if CJ wants to make a video on how things are going out and how things are going about in his way that he wants to put it, that's because that's how he wanted to put it out. I have no control over that. Y'all see, I left for a whole year and I was still talked about. I left everything alone. So many videos was made about me and I did not say not one thing about anybody. I moved on and let it be. But I'm just letting you know right here that no, I don't have a problem with you. No, I don't have an issue with you. No, I don't dislike Kamari. No, it's not what you think it is. Stop making it seem like that's what it is, because that's not what it is. I just feel like I said, we should be at a more mature age where we can just get on the phone and have a simple conversation if we all have a disagreement. And then as far as it goes when it comes to my kids, how they feel about Kamara, that's their own assumption, or that's their own vibes that they get off of her. I can't control that. I can't control how they interact with each other. I can't control on how they feel about each other. I can't control that. So if one person don't like another because of this certain way or how this person acts, then that's on them. I can't control that, and I'm not going to force nobody to like nobody. But just know we will get along. We will do what we got to do. So we're not going to make it seem like she's being pushed out of the way or y'all being talked about or stuff like that. And because that's not really what it is. And Nike, you know that's not what it is. Everything was all good and gravy. Everything was all good and gravy before all the drama hit, before you got the text messages from CJ saying what he said about the lawyer situation and everything like that. And last, guys, let's just make this clear. I'm only speaking about this situation because I was actually there when the phone rang. So I was there when this conversation was going on and all this fighting and stuff was going on. So I want to just get this out there from my perspective and from my point of view. So yes, Kamari was supposed to stay out here for a year. Like she's been supposed to stay out here for a year for many of years, but we can never come to an agreement. Kamari called the phone and said, "Dad, I can't come stay for the year no more. My mom said you haven't paid her child support. My mom said you're not going to pay her child support for a year. I don't want to be in between this. I don't know what to do." And CJ basically tried to explain himself. Then next thing you know, phones hung up, blah, blah, blah. Then after that, that's when all the videos and everything started coming out. So it's just like, you know what you're doing. You have the choice to let your daughter live the life that she possibly could never live ever again because, hey, we never knew this was going to happen. You have that choice, but you continue to use her in certain situations. And I just feel that it's totally wrong. You're steady sitting here blaming, saying, oh, he doesn't want to do this or he don't want to do that. It's like when he tries, you pull him back. When he try, you pull him back. But it's like, you want something out of it as well. It's like you can't be left out. It's like you want something in return as well. And I just feel like that's selfish. It's very, very selfish. But hey, we are not the same. I can say that. I can honestly say that. But it's just like, no, I don't have no problem. But it's like you make problems. You make assumptions. You just fabricate a lot of things. You just make, it's just petty. It's just so petty. And I just feel like I didn't even really have to make this video. But it's just like, I'm just sick and tired of the blaming, the pointing, the whatever y'all got going on. And it's just tired of it. Like, we're trying the best that we can. Let's just put it that way. And it's hard, yeah. We can't help how we made our life to be. So it's just like, so guys, it's just a lot that goes on. Sometimes kids need to stay in a kid's place. There's some certain situations, certain conversations, certain things that just don't need to be repeated, said, done from kids, just period. But like I said, it's hard. Sometimes when she comes around, it's hard. You just got somebody that don't want to listen, don't want to take authority, don't want to clean up after themselves. They just don't want to do anything. They just want to feel entitled. This firstborn child, I don't have to do anything. We don't do that type of thing around here. Like I said, we come together as a family. We do things together. Y'all make it seem like we've left Kamari out of things. I believe every trip we've been on, Kamari has been on our trips. When we went out of the country, when we went to nice places and fun places, She has been there the times that she was able to come. So I'm just tired of the pointing. And I just hope that I covered everything. I don't want to make it sound like I'm bitter or I'm mad or I feel some type of way. No, it's not like that. Y'all know what type of person I am. I sit back and I chill and I observe and I watch everything. That's why I sit back and don't really say much. Because what I can say can be used and held against me and used in a wrong way. Like I said, I just hope I covered everything. Continuously you want to say it's up there or you gonna get out there with me. I'm with whatever. Let me say that. If you want to get out there, let's get out there. If you want to talk, let's talk. I'm with whatever you on. I'm with whatever you with. Let's put it that way. I'm with whatever you with. So you want to get down, let's get down. But you don't be having that type of demeanor when you be on a phone. Let's just put it that way. It's not that I don't like you. It's just that I don't like the way you move when it comes to your kid. If that makes sense. So what I mean by that is when it comes to Kamari, and you know this, when it comes to Kamari being around or just even anything, you know what you do, Nike. You know that you hold a price tag over her head every time her name is mentioned to come over here. Every single time. And when you're not involved, you feel some type of way. And I just feel like there's some letting go and getting over that I think that you still need to get over. And to me, that sounds like it's a personal reason. So I just feel like you know the real story on why she's not here for the summer. And CJ told you the story why she's not here for the summer. So before you try to come over here and think that you about to check my house code because you think that they talking about you or whatever the case may be, you need to get your daughter in line because she's running around saying stuff that she should not even be saying, and she's coming around repeating stuff that she shouldn't even repeat. So she just needs to stay in a kid's place, and I think everything would be good. But hey, it's just so much, guys. Just so much. I just hope I covered everything. I hope I didn't ramble. And I just want to just come on here and just say what I got to say, since everybody just wants to point. Like I said, there's some things that we have no control over. When it comes to CJ's relationship and the stuff that he goes on with Kamari and Nike, I try not to get involved in that stuff. But when he asks me questions or he has something to say, or I'm going to be there to give my opinion. I'm going to be there to be like, okay, you should do this or you shouldn't do that. So yeah, I'm going to be there. I've been with him for almost 9 years. So it's just like, he's gonna ask me something somewhere down the line. There is no bad blood in between anything. I just hope that everything works out for the best. And I hope that Kamari can actually come down here 1 year and spend a year with us and actually have some fun and, be able to enjoy the things that my kids are able to do on the daily basis, or be able to get a good relationship with her dad that my kids have with CJ. So it's just like, I'm hoping for the best. Kamari is a good kid. I didn't come on here to make it seem like she's a bad kid. Kamari is a very good kid. She has her ups and downs just like any other kid does. She brings so much life and so much energy to the family, and she knows that she's loved and welcomed here always. And yeah, so I'm just hoping for the best. I'm wishing for the best, and like I said, hopefully hopefully she will come out here. Well, Royalty Nation, that sums up this video, a video that I did not want to do. Hopefully people don't go around twisting things up, putting words in my mouth, taking words out of my mouth, putting words in. Y'all know how the internet goes. Y'all love to twist and tangle things around, make more drama. I'm just here to say what I gotta say, guys. But until next time, Royalty Nation, peace.